Hello friends, welcome to the weekly Prepper Pantry haul. This is the week ending Saturday, the 18th of January, 2025, and this is Lee, the Cold War Prepper. So we're getting weather down into the 20s. It's already starting to drizzle a little bit. I have a feeling it's going to be not quite as bad, but in some ways a repeat of 2021 and 2023 winters, where we had freezing rain and it wasn't that pleasant. So I recommend everybody be prepared for that. I'll show you some of the things that I have done in preparation for that. They've already decided to move the inauguration indoors, just like they did with President Reagan. Remember, it was President Harrison who only served for 32 days. He gave his inauguration speech in very, very bad weather, caught pneumonia, and died 32 days later, and President Tyler replaced him, or succeeded him, I guess I should say. But anyhow, here's where we are, and as we get ready for whatever is going to be happening. This big box here is my ICOM IC7300. It's an HF, and it does have some VHF capability, but it's got 11 bands, and it's going to go from 1.1 megahertz all the way up to 30 megahertz. It does AM, FM, single sideband, and CW, which is Morse, continuous wave. It also has a 6-meter band that goes from 50 to 54 megahertz. So that's the VHF portion of it. 100 watts output, and here's the power supply for it. This is a BTEC power supply, and all I'm waiting on now is an HF antenna. But that'll give me worldwide capabilities as far as ham radio. Got the decal that was on the back of my car when it was totaled, so I finally found a replacement for it. So I'm going to go on my pickup. I'm concerned about breads and yeast and things like that, so I picked up some baking powder as well as some yeast, some just add milk. Now we can use powdered milk to activate this. But some banana nut bread from Martha White, just add milk. Some taco seasoning. I started originally with a jar like this of taco seasoning, and I put it back and I said I'd prefer to have the chili seasoning right now. So next week what I'll do is I'll get one of these packets of chili seasoning and get one of these jars of taco seasoning. Picked up one each of the Jiffies. We got corn muffin, cake mix, buttermilk biscuit mix, and pie crust mix. So the cake mix or the pie crust mix, either one goes really well in making a cobbler, especially in the Dutch oven. Of course, the buttermilk biscuit mix, you can do the same thing. You can make buttermilk biscuits and put those on top of a railroad pie. And then, of course, the corn muffin mix, you can do the same thing. That you put that on top of the railroad pie, and it becomes Southwestern. So those are all can be used as toppings for various types of casseroles and dishes. I did pick up a can of butter beans, and then we picked up some more dog food. We picked up 2 cans of chicken, great value chicken. And what we do is for the girls, we'll fix them chicken and rice in the rice cooker. And so we just needed some more chicken for them. And we meant to pick up another sleeve, and that's going to be 6 or 8 cans of chicken at Costco when we went to Costco today. And that's one of the primary reasons we went, and we forgot. But that's how it goes. Then we also picked up 1 can of Prestone de-icer, windshield de-icer with the scraper. When we were in Germany, Helen had a Carmen Ghia. And of course, Volkswagens are known for not having heaters and or defrosters. And so we would have to go out and basically, we went through a can of de-icer probably every 3 or 4 days and scraper, just keeping her little Volkswagen running with where she could see through the windshield as she drove to and from work when we were, especially in Stuttgart. That was terrible. But that's where we are. So don't forget, you might need a can of de-icer as well. Works well on windshields. Remember that we're all in this together, so we can come out the other side together. Please be kind, polite, and respectful to each other, because togetherness is the key. Bye-bye.